Hey guys, this is Austin, and today I'm here with a closer look at the new Galaxy S4. Samsung invited me out to New York City for the launch of their new experience shop, and Bruno Mars was even there and played an awesome private concert, but they also had the Galaxy S4 out on display. I'll definitely be doing a full review of the GS4 soon, but since I was at the event, I had the chance to catch up with Ryan Bidan to ask him some questions about the phone.
Alright, so you just give a quick intro.
So really you're reading your questions off an HTC One? Sure, so as Director of Product Marketing, my team is responsible for all of the messaging for our phones. So how we talk about them, the features that we highlight, and basically how they get sold here in the US. So Galaxy S4, our brand new flagship device, and there's really probably four main things that as somebody who has no idea about this phone, I draw your attention to. So the first is, as soon as you pick it up, you're gonna see the big bright screen, 5-inch, full HD, Super AMOLED, beautiful display, looks fantastic. Then when you start to use it, there's a couple of things you're going to want to do right away. One is start taking pictures with the camera. So we've got a great high-end 13 megapixel, zero shutter lag camera in there with lots of really unique software features that make taking those photos and really taking really unique photos that much easier. So with modes like dual camera, eraser shot, drama shot, being able to do really unique stuff you never do with a camera, let alone a cell phone camera before. So lots of neat stuff there. We've got some really neat new ways to interact with the phone with air view and air gestures. So now I can interact with my phone without even touching it. So either hovering my finger over it to get more information or waving to answer a call if my hands are dirty or my hands are full. So lots of really neat ways to interact with the phone. And then the other piece would be that we've actually got a really cool feature built in. It's got an IR controller, so it can now actually control your TV, set-top box, home theater system, DVD player, Blu-ray player, all of that stuff. And it's got an integrated program guide, so it'll recommend shows for me based on what I like to watch, and then I can just tap the show, watch it on TV. So lots of, and it does all the basic stuff you'd expect your smartphone to do as well. So you've got all these really cool, really unique stuff, plus all of the basics. Obviously the Galaxy S3 was hugely successful for us. I mean, it's done great, been very successful in the market, and from a design language standpoint, it was also very well received. So what we wanted to do is create a device that kind of continued that feel and the things that people liked about the Galaxy S3 in terms of design, removable battery, kind of look and feel, but then really extend the software functionality and make it truly unique. So for us, it became less about kind of the hardware specs, although they're great, but it's what are those experiences on the Galaxy S3 that people really liked and how we can continue to build and refine them. The great thing about being Samsung is we make lots of devices in lots of different areas. So for example, we know people like a great camera on the smartphone, and we have products like the Galaxy Camera that we can leverage to understand how can you do cameras differently, how can you do that stuff better, and then take that UI and now kind of bring it back into our devices. So really understand how consumers are using all of our devices and start to bring those things together.
Why exactly did you guys choose to go with the same kind of plastic design as opposed to something like metal or glass or what have you?
Yeah, I mean, not surprisingly, it's a common question. So the thing to keep in mind around all that stuff is it's about being very purposefully designed. So we know that people are using these phones for a long time, carrying them around, and as they get bigger, they tend to get heavier. So one of the things that's very important for us is keeping the device thin and light. And so by using the polycarbonate materials instead of aluminum, we get to be able to do that. The other thing is that it allows us to have that removable battery and expandable memory. And at this point, we're pretty unique in the space because we're just about the only ones doing that today.
So of course, big thanks to Ryan for the interview, and definitely be sure to let me know what you think of the Galaxy S4 in the comments below. If you're interested in more, feel free to check out the Galaxy S4 speed test, and if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for the full review. Anyway guys, I will catch you next time.